When you wake up in the morning, where does your mind go? Monitor that. Keep track of it. Just for fun. Take yourself down off the pedestal of seriousness and just for fun, where does your mind go? I'm Nancy Nance and I'm Exponential Joy. And I want to talk to you today about 3 very important things. And I want to include them on the screen so that you're able to see them as well. You may be watching on YouTube. You may be watching on Facebook. You may be watching on LinkedIn or listening in the future to the podcast. That may be in the now when you're listening to it. Those 3 things that I want to talk about are faith, hope, and trust. I am intrigued by human beings and their. I was printing this morning on my printer. And for a moment, I was uncertain as to whether the image was transferring from my computer to the printer. Aggravated. And then I realized I didn't have paper in the printer. When I hit print on my computer, I trusted that it would work. I had faith that my printer would work, and I hoped it would work. We put our faith, hope, and trust in the most interesting things. I do. Maybe you do too. What one thing in your life have you put faith in that you find interesting? Is it faith in a thing, like a printer? Perhaps your car, you sit down, you go to turn it on, and you trust that it's going to turn on. Hope. You have faith that when you dial a phone number, someone will answer. You hope, you trust. Pretty cool, isn't it? Some of us have faith in a power greater than ourselves. I do. I have faith in my angels. I have faith in God. I hope that my loved ones are cared for. And I trust that a power that's greater than me does. And then I fall back into fear. I become afraid. And when I fall back into, I need to pull myself out by the bootstraps. By the bootstraps like a cowgirl at a rodeo. Pull myself up by my bootstraps. Get back on that horse and ride. Riding forward is easy on a horse. Going backwards takes skill. We don't do it that often if we're riders. If we're driving, moving forward is easier than driving backwards. And yet sometimes the easiest thing to do is be neutral. To just stay in contentment. To pause. I was listening to a friend of mine talk about rage driving this morning, and I realized how easy it is to go into rage. If we focus on the drivers around us that can't drive worth a darn, then we're going to keep on seeing drivers that can't drive well. And yet, if we focus on drivers that are doing good, we will see more of drivers that are doing good. When we get to a red light, what do? Do we stop, pause, and wave at the neighbor? Do we see a stranger? Or are we so wrapped up in the fact that the world is full of idiots and they're all on the road that we fail to meet the moment? Faith, hope, and trust, they are foundational. I want to pull cards today from one of my favorite decks, Awakening Avalon. Beautiful deck. created by a beautiful lady. Her name is Jeanette Byro, and she is from British Columbia, Canada. I am from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And I love her because of the imagery, the messages, and the incredible connection I have to spirit through these cards. Asking spirit to help guide me towards 3 cards to give further clarity about what I'm talking about. First card, gratitude. When we give gratitude, we are giving gratitude to something. Oh, I'm so grateful. I am so grateful for the sunrise, the birds that sing, my coffee maker that turns on when I push the button. Cheers. I'm grateful to my family and my friends. When you give thanks, you amplify the amazing. Take time to smudge. Clear your energy. Clearing your energy allows you to remove what is in your life that is no longer serving you. It helps you break bonds with things that have power over you. So God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change the things I can, the wisdom to know the difference. Smudging is a beautiful offering. So within the smoke, we're offering, we're asking, we're communicating. I like smudging with cedar, sweetgrass, sage, tobacco, and Palo Santo. I use 4 plus 1 because that's what I enjoy the most. I smudge myself. I smudge my surroundings. I open the window and I open the door. Gratitude, smudging, and water cleansing. Water cleansing is beautiful. So water cleansing allows you to recalibrate your energy. You can do this washing the dishes. Give gratitude for the fact that you can wash the dishes. Give gratitude that you've got dishes to wash. Soak your feet in water. If you're blessed to be by a stream, go to it. A bathtub will do just fine. When you think about Jesus washing feet, perhaps that was part of the opportunity. I'm also going to pull a card from Getting Into the Vortex. Getting Into the Vortex is a beautiful card deck that is about the universal laws. Asking God, universal source, to guide me to one card that will help us understand. That which is like unto itself is drawn. Everything that you perceive is vibration. And the life you are living is your vibrational interpretation. The powerful law of attraction is the root of everything you experience. The never-changing, always accurate premise of this law is that which is like unto itself is drawn. When you give thought to something, you begin the attraction process of the essence, that subject, into your life experience. Once you have attained a thought vibration with yourself by giving attention to the subject, the progression of your expansion occurs. If you're giving attention to adorable little children, then you will see adorable little children. If any of you are parents out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. When you pay attention to the goodness in a child, you see more goodness. Don't mean they're going to be perfect. Don't mean they aren't going to melt down after you've taken them to the park. Take your children to the park all day, buy them an ice cream cone. They'll come home and you've ruined their life. It's quite entertaining. How often do you believe that you behave like you are 2 or 5? Interesting, right? I'm also going to pull 3 cards from the Swear Formations deck. The Swear Formations deck is a deck created by my friend Laura Lee. Beautiful deck. Swear Formations have swears. So prepare yourself for that. One, two, 3. I am fucking wealthy. I am fucking healthy. I am fine as fuck, and I'm filled with good luck. Luck is a beautiful thing. Luck is a lady. You hear that saying. Luck is the beauty of what divinity brings you. Divinity is what makes the sun go up and the sun down, no beliefs are. I am a magical fucking being capable of creating anything I fucking want. Being a magical being, you're filled with magic, sparkles, sunshine, unicorns, fairies, and everything nice. And you can create that which you decide to create. I'm in the flow. Being in the flow is being in ease and grace. It is the Tao, T-O of life. When you are in that flow, things just happen in the most miraculous way. And things don't happen. Sometimes the printer will jam, the voicemail will be full, and you will not be able to move forward. And that will teach you great things. I'm Nancy Nance. I'm Exponential Joy. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. I hope you have a magical rest of your day. Please share this out to someone who may need to hear it. Love you to the moon and back.